Hand clap to the masses, guys. We are back again for another one on the one only Mystelics Reacts channel, guys. Big up the Mystelics family for tuning in to yet another reaction video. And of course, the newcomers are there. Big up yourself as well for tuning into this here reaction video. Of course, you see it right there, brothers and sisters. Amber Heard, the wicked satanic woman. Whoa, wicked woman. Wicked Satan devils. Devilish wicked woman, man. Yes, brothers and sisters. With a long story short, brothers and sisters, Johnny Depp won his case right there. And Amber Heard, of course, she couldn't cry. She realized she already lose. I mean, if you was following this case right there, guys, you realize that Amber Heard already lost. I mean, because everything, this woman is talking about, she was being abused by a man. That she was taking pictures of all kind of things, you know, brothers and sisters. No medical record whatsoever. Not one. No medical record. And she taking picture of a man, trying to frame the man and have the man in all kind of thing. How you showing a man that you love the man? And you didn't man this kind of wickedness there? Anyways, guys, this is the award what Johnny Depp was awarded. I think a total of $17.35 million, not the 50 million. But this is it right there, guys. It was broken down right there. So take a listen.
As against Amber Heard, we the jury award compensatory damages in the amount of $10 million.
So that's the first one that I heard. $10 million. That's what they awarded Johnny Depp for, you know, for the wicked satanic drum beating that wicked woman was doing. This was the first one right there, guys. And this was the second one. Look at the wicked Amber. Wicked man. Wicked. You wicked.
As against Amber Heard, we the jury award punitive damages in the amount of $5 million.
So that's a total of $15 million. Like I said, I think Johnny Depp wanted they wanted $50 million, and they actually tried to counter us. The Amber Heard them team, they tried to counter sue, you know, brothers and sisters, for $100 million. But you man wicked, we boy. You beat the man. You go and write op-ed in all kind of newspaper, saying how the man beat you when you was the one whooping the man's backside, whooping himself. And Johnny Depp say, and then he's saying, go and cry to people and see if the judges will believe you. Well, that is $15 million in total right there. Wicked Satan, devil, zombie.
Damages in the amount of $2 million.
So that's in addition. So the first one was 10, then 5, then 2, and I think there's another one.
As against John C. Depp II, we, the jury, award punitive damages in the amount of $0.
And then 0. So 10 plus 5 is 15 plus 2 is 17, brothers and sisters. It's not over, it's not over there.
To the statutory cap of $350,000 on Mr. Depp's.
Plus a statutory cap of $350,000. So in total, it seems it's $17.35 million that will be awarded to Amber. Now, I know Amber's net worth is like, what, $7 million. Plus, she also got the what do you call that? The divorce settlement of $7 million, which she stated that she's gonna be giving to charity. I think one of them is ACL, or another one is children's. 2 charities. She's got 3.5 million and 3.5 million to the other one, but that never happened. And then she tried to use the argument stating that Johnny Depp sued her, so that's why she couldn't give it. Or you couldn't give it 13 months after you got this $7 million in your divorce settlement, stating that you don't want anything. Now, from my understanding of Amber Heard's net worth, it's $7 million. Now, she has to pay $17.35 million to Johnny Depp. That's 1. 2, you have to pay your lawyers. And you know those lawyers, well, I don't think you have to pay those lawyers much, because it's clear as daylight that these lawyers were not good at all. Now, they might decide to do an appeal, which is ridiculous, because even if you go to do an appeal, I mean, literally everybody sided with Johnny. All the jurors sided with Johnny. I think there was one. No, I think all of them, yes, from what I understood while I listening to this thing, all the jurors sided with Johnny's team. And she had intent, it was very clear. But what I don't understand, brothers and sisters, is how you beating a man. And then you go in and write articles talking about the man beating you when you was whooping the man's backside on a daily basis. Not only that, the boy's sister, I was listening to the case right there, guys. Johnny Depp's sister, when they had to go out certain places, leave the country or whatnot, he would book a hotel for him and Amber, or whatever, a resort, whatever. But then she'll also book another apartment somewhere just in case she decide to whoop her brother. Boy, tell you. The victim was the one who was turned into the abuser, and the abuser was the one who was turned into the victim. And guess what, guys? The one Amber Heard herself was the one in charge of the Me Too movement. That was his spokesperson for the I was going to say for the Me Too movement, brothers and sisters. But according to this thing right there, Johnny Depp's team has been awarded $17.35 million. And of course, if they didn't do an appeal, my girl, that's more money for you to spend. You can do all the appeal you want. All the evidence is clear against you. Not some. Brothers and sisters, not some of the evidence, you know. But every single one of them, they even brought in. She had photo evidence, she say. Photo evidence. They bring a guy that know how to read the metadata of photos and found that 2 photos, one of them was photoshopped to highlight certain things on her face. She forget it on metadata and photos. That's one of the things that we learn how to do when it comes on to when people send me stuff. We know how to read the metadata on photos and what have you to see if they're authentic and what have you, and not just photos, on videos as well. But that's another story right there. But she totally forget. She think you could just go in Photoshop and just make thing of photo 3.5, whatever they're calling it. Go and make thing and present to court as if people would not be able to find out the evidence. Everything has a track record, you know, guys. Everything has a basis right there. So kudos to Johnny and his team. I don't know, from the stories I heard, it seems like that lawyer there, Zelle, she has a thing for Johnny, or looking like she has a thing for Johnny. You know how woman is already. Sometimes they just play that game to make it sweet. Oh, let me treat you nice as your lawyer. Let me treat you nice and the best, and you feel, oh, I'm so in love with this girl. And when case done, thing finish. But anyways, I think she's a really nice lawyer. This Cassil, whatever's her name, she was pretty good. I heard them, and this guy as well. All her team, I think all her team did pretty well. All of them right there did pretty well right there. I don't know, Amber Heard's team, you guys were ridiculous, man. What? This lady, be a joke. You should bring me to come and fight against that lady instead. I don't want to argue because things she was bringing up wasn't making much sense at all. And then the closing statements, you would just have to say, but that is nonsense. But anyways, guys, consider the whole thing. There's a Dominican who actually decided to, you know, make a draw out. She lives in Antigua right now. And of course, she goes by the name of 767 BrB. And this is what she drew up right there.
Once was a man named Johnny Depp who took the stand. We won't forget the roles he's played in the Pirates Blade that made our childhood. Soon may the justice come, so whoever goes back to where she came from. One day with a trial.
That was pretty epic right there.
Take his money and go.
I wish she did a video where she actually showed everything, man. Just showing the whole process, whether it's the whole process but fast-paced. I wish she did something like this where she could then put it out there. But of course, she's one of the individuals who was in definite support of Johnny and saying justice for Johnny. On seeing the whole thing, I'm guessing that she was listening to the whole thing or parts of it as well. And she actually did this little thing right there. This is her in a natural state, so to speak. And of course, I think she's from Portsmouth region. I'm not really sure, or the northern region right there. And as you can see, she's a makeup artist. And she turned herself into Johnny Depp right there. So that is always a good thing in this regard. Kudos to you and your talent right there. Hopefully you continue on, make yourself, you know, continue representing, man. Of course, you did the right one. I told her to do Amber Heard as well. Hopefully she wouldn't get thumbs down for the Amber Heard one. But of course, kudos for that talent right there. Turning herself, a girl turns herself into Johnny Depp, man. That's crazy. Big up yourself one time in this regard. Anyways, guys, heading back to the whole situation. There's apparently some photos that individuals have sent to me, and I'm just gonna play this stuff for you. But apparently there are some Haitians who escaped from Haiti somewhere. I don't know what they were doing, and of course they were involved in some acts that they should not have been involved in, and the police of Haiti, I believe, is looking for them. But this is an audio clip and stuff of this right there. Take a listen to this.
Good afternoon, all boy drivers. Those pictures that you see on your phone, they send them with a message, but I believe you will not understand what the message says.
True, I didn't understand what the message was saying, no, because they send these photos to me. I had no idea why they are sending this stuff to me, but now this guy's explaining, just in case you got this stuff, well, this is it right there.
Because the message is in Guadeloupe Creole. It says,
what say?
Those guys that you see, they are a bunch of criminals.
Mr. looking like Ambrose, eh, boy? Mr. looking like Ambrose.
And they skip in Haiti. They are around
Ambrose or Courtney Walsh? Let me see. Ambrose.
skip in Haiti. They are around the Caribbean, especially on Guadeloupe, Martinique, St. Lucia, Dominica,
Dominica. Watch out there, fellas. Watch out, people.
Saint Martin, which is French side and Dutch side. So if you suspect any of them, you know what to do. I believe you know who to contact to get them.
Well, I would say contact the police, but sometimes the police themselves don't know what to do. I'll talk about that in a moment.
So we need them because they do too much in the country. Now the fire too hot for them. Now they skip. So please, we are asking you for your help. Thank you very much.
Now, guys, I don't know what kind of tactic individuals have in this
You
day.
have a wonderful day.
In this day and age, brothers and sisters, but when you're traveling, don't you have to go and take police records and this kind of things there before you travel now? Or they're utilizing Dominica's backdoor culture to travel across the Caribbean? Maybe it's that. Hop a fishing boat or jet ski or somewhere and go in another Caribbean island, man. It seems like that might be the case right there. Anyways, guys, there was an incident that took place sometime in Roseau. This is the incident right there. This is Kalai. Ask him if he didn't know people had a robbery behind him. But as you can see, this individual is coming up right there, guys, and he decided to snatch a lady's necklace. You mean people working hard for the little money, but let me buy a little bling edge now for me to look a little nice, and boy, you just decide to snatch people old lady thing. Foot him, you should have sent it back behind him. Foot him with the back. And well, I don't know if that lady could run behind him too, but well, you couldn't run. Nah? Hey, la old lady running. Oh, look at that. We'll come back to that in a while. Them Chinese people checking. None my business at all. So, Mr. Escape, apparently this is a video, a photograph of him. I don't know if the police find Mr. already, but apparently it seems like he's still at large. He's still at large. This is why I say it. Even though you call the police for this guys, I don't know if they can. Pray for us, brothers and sisters. Pray for us right there. Anyways, guys, there's something else I wanted to point out right there, and this is it. This situation, as you can see right there, there's some sort of incident. I think this bike went into this vehicle, or something happened along that line somewhere, whatever. But there's something else, guys. When it comes down to emergency in Dominica, I realize we need much help, and not just Dominica, but actually in other places as well. When it comes down to these guys, I don't know if they give them regular training, but it seems like they need to give them regular trainings every 2 weeks, because it seems like they're forgetting the trainings that they're giving them. Anyways, this individual, who I think he was riding the bike, this is the situation that happened there, guys. So let me try to break it down for you guys. So I'm actually Red Cross certified. I was Red Cross certified in North Carolina in 2019. So we'll notice how to do certain things. That is not how you're supposed to do it at all. You hold his head, yes, good. Kudos for holding his head. Yes, you're not supposed to lift up his legs because he could have internal bleeding, and if you lift up his legs, it could have come down into his chest and then cause a problem. That's not what's supposed to happen at all. Lifting up his leg is not fainting. There's a huge difference. You're not supposed to lift up the man like that. You're supposed to tilt him on his side. You're supposed to have his hands together like this, so it's easy for him to roll, and then you push the board under. But it seems like they want to lift him up, brothers and sisters, causing more pain on uncle right there. That is not how it should have been. And if you're trying to do this in this regard, you should have put a cloth under him and then pull him up with the cloth. Brothers and sisters, pull the cloth flat. Everybody on the corners, lift up the cloth instead of lifting it, because you don't know what kind of injuries he has inside of him right there. But at least they had the neck brace down there, brothers and sisters. But that's not how you look at the man and flinging. Look at him, and by the way, guys, I mute this thing because apparently he was bawling from time to time and groaning and what have you. So I had to do this right there, brothers and sisters. There's no visible injuries outside, but you don't know what internal it is, or what problems will happen in internal. And look, They put the board wrong, so they now have to pull him. They lift, boy, tell you, boy. We don't see that place, that boy. They don't have to pull him up on the board, brothers and sisters, instead of them putting the board properly on the thing, and then resting him, then lift him up, and then putting him on the side. So I understand these things. That is something that is to train us just in case of certain situations that would happen. So I'm also Red Cross certified, and I was BLS certified in Ross University, basic life support as well. There's no harness or bracing him for him not to move. You see how his hand fling on this side? That's not supposed to happen, brothers and sisters. That's not supposed to happen at all. His hand fling on this side there. Let me show you. Look, and you dragging him and his hand on the thing that drag. But I tell you, boy, we there in that place there. Yes, sir. Now they're trying to lift him up to pull him. And look the boat going. Oh, Father, help us, Father, help us, help us, help us, help us, help us. Why he balling there, you know, brothers and sisters? He balling. They're making it worse for him right there. Although only understanding, my brother, you're supposed to take your time, you wear your helmet and whatnot when you're doing this kind of things. But all you want to do this kind of things in this regard, but at least you have a neck brace, Magwisa. On the basis that they're moving him like this now, are there straps? Where's the straps to keep him stabilized? So all you just gotta lift up the man. All you just freak me out in that place there, we look the man hand down now. Look his hand down now. So was he had some problems in his hand now? You can't do nothing about that. You don't stabilize the man hand for him not to move. And this kind of things there. Well, you're making it worse. Yes, Lord, help us. Yes, I. Yes, I. I think I missed that part. It's a good thing I had that part. So you can see the board tilting on this side. And just watch it carefully, yeah, guys. You see? You see how he was rolling out? You see how he was rolling out, brother? You see what I'm talking about? Father, help us in that place, no, Father. Help us, please, because... Boy, but I cannot blame them too much. I can't blame them too much. I blame the individuals who are in charge of them for not giving them proper training or reminding them on a daily basis what they need to do. We actually saved the guy's life in Puerto Rico. It's on. You can type in Mystelics saves a man life in Puerto Rico. You can type it on YouTube if you think I'm joking. It was me, a nurse, and a nurse student. When the guy collapsed, I came in, we elevated his foot and whatnot because we know a lack of oxygen and whatnot would think, giving compressions and this kind of, nobody gave him mouth to mouth because he was breathing, but he was knocked out. So of course, giving him chest compressions to make sure that the blood flow and everything like that. We are doing the whole 9 yards. Yeah, I wouldn't say what exactly go on. But yes, we did the whole 9 yards, saved his life. He regained consciousness. No, he wasn't breathing before. He started breathing, he regained consciousness, then the medics of the airport came in and thing. And they themselves didn't know what to do because we had to tell him what to do. We had to tell him to make sure that his airway is clear, tilt his head. You can listen to the video and see literally me telling them that. And they went and they tilted his head. And I told them to lift it, make sure his foot is elevated so that the blood can, give him some, you see me. But brothers and sisters, that is unacceptable right there, man. You can literally see he was about to roll out because there's no straps to keep him stabilized. You could literally see that. That's why they had to put it back down again. Let's watch again, brothers and sisters. And then his hand is out. And then he have to put his own hand up. You see, guys, when it comes down to emergency and this situation, I said to this guy, you need to write properly, take your time on the road and whatever, blah, blah, blah. But when it comes down to emergency individuals doing certain things, I mean, come on. We can do better than that, eh? I mean, if I know that, I actually helped a guy who went in a bike crash some time back. Is it Goodwill? When you live in Roseau, brothers and sisters, and you can go back out. Instead of going back out, you go down this way. Well, by the church area, I think it's Goodwill Catholic Church area, coming down that area, there was an accident there, and we actually stabilized the guy. I told them his hand was broken. And they still decide until I told them the guy's hand is broken and the individuals there, they tell me as that time I was only BLS certified. And I told them that the guy's hands was broken and whatnot. They didn't want to until the boy started, when they move him, he started to bawl. When he started to bawl, they realized that his hand was broken. Brothers and sisters, we need to do better than that. Eh? You see me? We need to do better than that. What do you think, guys? What are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. If you think I'm wrong, leave your thoughts in the comment box below as well. And of course, kudos to Johnny. Give this video a thumbs up for Johnny, guys. And of course, for winning the case, for those of you who have been following the whole vibrations. I was gonna do an actual video of him, of that part where you're giving the ruling on Facebook. I think I should do that. I think I should do that as well. So I'll do one after this one on this whole situation right there. And of course, let me know your thoughts in this regard, guys. Were you for Johnny? Were you for Amber? What was your thoughts in this regard, brothers and sisters? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below right there. This is pretty much the last for this year reaction video. Give this video a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to download the app, Mystelics Tube app. That'll be in the first comment in the comment box below, guys. Don't forget to download the app right there for you to get more vibrations when I give my reactions, when I do my vlogs, when I do my aerial videos, when I go out and I do my street shoutouts, all my podcasts and what have you. I still haven't done any podcasts yet. That's crazy, bro. Oh my goodness. Time is of the essence. But hey, it is what it is, brothers and sisters. Anyways, like I said before, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on that post notifications so you can get more videos as they tend to come through on this here channel. And I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Congratulations to Johnny right there. Boom, bang.